Yo, yo, yo. It's the Protroversy Podcast where we talk about sports, music, and pretty much anything else we want to talk about for real. Right here, it's your boy AllMity, and with me it's my boy.
Marcy, what's good? What's
Yes,
good?
sir, yes, sir. How you doing, my boy? You been good this week?
I'm doing all right, man. You know, it's later in the week, so I'm happy.
Yeah,
Can't complain. Weekend coming up.
yeah, Friday right there, dog. I mean,
Yep.
since last Friday I've been bumping that new Kanye, but the story surrounding that situation been a little crazy. I don't know if you heard.
I missed out on that. What's the
Look,
story?
they saying Kanye is addicted to nitrous, which is pretty much laughing gas. When you go to the dentist, it's pretty much laughing gas. It's supposed to be a upper, but that shit deteriorates your brain. It's pretty much
So what are they saying that he's just like going to the grocery store and getting like some whipped cream bottles, or,
no. Listen,
or is he doing that gun thing that Steve-O was
the
doing?
levels are crazy. So apparently, his dentist is some famous dentist. Apparently, works on a lot of people's teeth. He got Kanye hooked on it. Told him that he can get him special supply. Like he's getting him the whole tanks delivered to his crib. And from the information I got last night from research, I'm not acting like I got an inside person. I'm just doing regular research like everybody else. Um, Kanye actually paid for the dentist to move into his building. So he's been getting a steady dose of whatever he's been getting from the inside. It's crazy.
So hold up. So they saying that his dentist is he moved in, or his dentist is moved in and is giving him full CO2 tanks to take whippets.
Damn near, yeah. To the point where it's like, it sounds crazy. But it makes a lot of
Nah.
sense because I guess they also pulled up like a couple internet clips where Kanye would be like doing an interview and he's talking and he's like, yeah, there was a point where I was addicted to nitrous. You should try it if you're ever really too low. It helps you get happy real quick. Like he says this stuff out loud, but he says it in passing, so nobody really took it that seriously. But now there's a report that these same people that I guess been trying to take him down for like the past 3 years, ever since the Jewish comments, the anti-Semitic comments. Yeah, they trying to take him down from the inside. I heard his wife Bianca Sensory's a part of it. She got power of attorney over his stuff because he probably so high they just can't even deem him suitable to answer his own business questions. It's about to get crazy.
How the thing is, all right, this is the question I have. How now are they giving power of attorney instead when he was going through the mental illness stuff?
That's an interesting question. I don't.
That is what?
I don't know who's
Like,
really. Does he have to do that himself? He doesn't. His mother's not here to make these decisions. It's like, did Kim make those
I don't-
decisions?
That's the thing too. Is it like, cause it reminds me almost like the Britney Spears situation, right? Cause she
Yeah.
lost power of attorney as well, and I don't like. Obviously, I don't think she just handed it over. I feel like a decision is made by the family, but how is that decision exactly
Well,
made?
hers went to her father, which logically, I guess, if you're still alive, that makes sense. That's like,
Yeah.
but with your parents not alive and you're not, I mean, he's married to her technically, so I guess that's where it would go by law.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. If his mom was alive, ain't no way
Yeah, nah.
it wouldn't go to her.
Yeah, nah, that's definitely.
She would have. He would have probably been all right. Cause I mean, I guess we could say some of his downfall, which would be anybody's downfall, is when his mom passed away.
Yeah, his energy changed a little bit.
Yeah,
A
for
lot of
sure.
people.
As anyone's would,
Yeah.
as anybody's would, but to have a doctor come in giving CO2 and then giving power of attorney to his wife, it's like both things. So you're trying to keep him high and take his stuff to where he's not noticing.
Yeah, something weird is going on, and I already know
That's sketchy.
they've been trying to bring him down for a minute. They just can't find the angle because he actually has a loyal fan base. No matter what he does, people will try to understand where he's coming from, and he generally apologizes when he does something too wrong. But it's one of those weird situations where you just that's my favorite artist, so I hope he figures it out. I don't want it to go down like no Kanye. I mean, like no Michael Jackson situation where they administer him too much or something, and he just don't wake back up one day, and then
It almost seems like a conglomerate of three situations that I could think of. Like it's the Michael Jackson situation with the drugs, and then the Britney Spears situation with the power of attorney, and then it reminds me of like the Dave Chappelle situation where they were trying to like smear his name when behind the scenes we didn't know what was really going on.
Yeah, when you don't comply, they're like, yeah, let's just make him look as crazy as possible.
Yeah, it almost feels like all three in one.
Yeah, which is, that means
right?
that's a lot to take down one man. So,
but I mean that one man solely took down Adidas pretty much.
no, facts. So I understand why they warring up. It makes sense, but I'm hoping you can figure it out.
Yeah, like his star power is probably one of the biggest in the world.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
His influence.
But his influence is huge, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this last iteration of Vultures 2 that just came out last Friday, I'm not proud of that. And it's kind of bad. I think it's bad. Like, you say he should be one of the biggest influences in the world, and you haven't even really had a chance to bump it.
Nah, I haven't even heard it, to be honest. I didn't even know it was coming out, which makes you think with all this kind of conspiracy-esque list of things, are they stopping the marketability of that and not marketing it as much?
Some of it is that. Some of it is Kanye's own fault. Because when Kanye first announced the whole Vultures thing, it was supposed to be one album a month for like 3 months back to back. The first one dropped, it was already delayed like 2-3 times when it dropped. It was cool, whatever. Then he said Vultures 2 next month. It's been about like 6 months since it was actually supposed to drop. So I'm grateful that it dropped, but I think the excitement around what you were trying to do kind of lost some people.
Yeah, I can see that. But also, I feel like that's more of a detriment to smaller artists. Like, I don't know if I feel like just Twitter alone, I would have seen it, and I didn't see any. And I'm someone who's looking. I'm looking for music. I'm looking for this stuff, and I haven't seen none of that.
Well, I can tell you part of the issue is that I listened and I didn't fully enjoy it. So you're probably not going to see too many people talking about it or tagging the songs in their reels and stuff because it didn't hit like the first Vultures did. And the first one was already just cool. Like, it was cool. I thought it was going to get better with the newer releases, but nah, I don't think it's going up.
Curious, do you know, like, I know obviously you're not going to know all the features, but who's featured on it?
I haven't gone through all the features. I know Northwest has another song on there. Obviously Kanye, Ty. I could just pull it up right now. Let me see my Apple.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious what's up there.
Let's just go through. Also, the whole thing with this is that he was trying to release it exclusively through his website, and apparently that fell apart. So now we hear he's also not tagging any features, which is he hasn't done that in a while. So
so like even in the track list, there's no features.
I'm trying to okay, featured artist. Easy pays tribute on songs. Featured artist Young Thug. So just Young. Oh, guess like Lil Wayne, Lil Baby, Young Thug, Northwest, and Ty. That's it. It's usually more people than that. Maybe he's losing.
I'm curious.
What's he about to say?
Now I'm curious if everything that's going on that people just don't want to put their brand with him.
I was thinking that too. He might be losing some of his pull in the industry because niggas might be knowing what's going on and they don't want to be, like you're saying, they don't want to be too much a part of the show.
Nah. Especially if you didn't make as much money or have as much headway as he has, because you could see anything could kind of take you down at this point. Like, I know we've been talking about this the last 4 episodes, but like, Drake, he had a chink in his armor a little bit with that,
Found a little.
Even Drake, you know what I'm saying? So if Drake and Kanye, anybody could fall or falter. I won't say fall, falter. Yeah, exactly. Wow, that's crazy, man. I didn't know that. All that power of attorney, all that like having a dentist give him whippets,
Yeah,
like
no,
what
it's
the?
getting crazy, bro. I'm just hoping that my dog is safe. My favorite artist of all time. Let's just pray for my dog.
Yeah, man. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully some of it was
I
exaggerated
hope for
in
some of
what
that.
you read. You read, hopefully, but I mean, and seeing everything that usually happens in most cases, I mean, it was crazy to think that Michael Jackson was being put to sleep with,
Yeah,
you
but
know, with,
until you hear
that was like
until you hear the story that he died, you didn't even know it was happening.
yeah, and then you're like, what do you mean they're putting him under anesthesia to go to sleep? Like, yeah, you lying.
Yeah, something's off.
Fast forward, he passes away. Yeah, so he was under anesthesia. What?
Yeah, we
What?
don't want to.
Like,
Yeah,
so
hopefully it's not no joke.
yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Facebook Marketplace
Let me see
shops.
what we got.
We got four items, and we got four prices. And I want to see if you can line up the four items with the four prices.
Okay.
All right. So I know I sent those over to you. One, we have it looks like a bodysuit, I believe.
Which one?
Is that it? Is that a bodysuit? That
That
white?
corset? Didn't I
Yeah, the little
it
corset
sound
thing. I
like lingerie.
believe it's a, yeah, but I think it's a little bodysuit thing. If I'm corrected,
Yeah, it's
if I
snaps,
stand
snaps
corrected.
near the fupa.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Then we have a diamond ring,
Okay.
real or fake, I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's what we don't know.
Then we have it looks like a Formula One racing
Headset?
golf driver. That's
That's
a
a
golf
golf
driver.
driver? Oh, I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing
Yeah,
it
yeah,
now.
yeah. That's a golf driver. And then we have a standing globe bar. So, just to reiterate, we have the bodysuit, we have a diamond ring, the the
Driver.
um the Red Bull driver, which I'm guessing is F Formula One driver, and then the globe bar. Now, the four prices. We got 1100, 500, 50, and 40. If you had to guess, bro, what are the prices of each item?
Okay, I'm looking at this bodysuit first. Is it clean? Is it dirty? I'm gonna zoom in.
That's that fetish thing. That's that fetish thing. We don't
I'm gonna
know.
look at the armpit area, and then I'm gonna scroll down to the crotch. And I believe this is unworn. I believe. So I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say that one right there is 50.
50.
All right, give me a
Okay.
second. Let me look at this ring. Let me zoom in. It's a little blurry. The picture's not great. Also, it's important to note that the girl's nails, they not the cleanest. Like I see the paint is a little hangover. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying she clearly did this paint herself. This is not professional. So her budget for rings might be a little lower.
Mind you, I know they can't see the post. The post does say, 1 second. What
You
does
might
it
have to pull
say?
that up when you show them.
Yeah, I might have to. Let me pull. I don't want them to see the price. The post does say that boy's a liar.
So and then
So that,
I'm
yeah.
gonna put that one.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna put that one at 500. I think because I don't think that's a real 100% diamond. I don't even think nothing about that even really looks official. But we just gonna let that rock. Now the driver. I know these golf clubs get expensive. I'm gonna give that the 1100 off top. Then I'm assuming this globe is $40.
So you gonna lock it in? Is that what you
50,
think?
500, 1100, 40. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. 2 out of 4,
Damn.
brother.
Which ones I missed?
2 out of 4. 2 out of 4. The ones that were close. The bodysuit was actually $40.
Ah, shit.
And then
Glove?
The what was it? Then the globe bar was $50.
So okay.
The globe, yep. So the ring was 500, and then the driver was 1100. I was like, I don't know if he gonna get the ring saying 1100, and then the globe, because the globe thing, I'm like, is it cheap or is it expensive?
I know. I just paid attention to that one last. I know that these drivers is expensive. These golf clubs get crazy.
For sure.
I just knew that. And if
for sure, and it's Formula One.
Formula One, and once I seen that the ring and everything you told me about him being a liar and all that, I'm like, yeah, that can't be the most expensive ring.
Because you would sell that,
exactly.
like actually sell that, like to like the thing is, this is the funny part. She gonna be real mad when she sell that shit and find out it's fake.
Exactly. I thought that's what the post might have been about, but I guess she may not know. This might be alright. Nah, 500 for a fake ring. I don't think she would do that to somebody. She don't know.
I would hope not. You never know nowadays. People, are people giving fake gifts and then selling it, and then they sell it and find out they're fake? Do they tell them initially?
That's a great question. I feel like you should. You scamming out here? People scamming?
Yo. I had a little birdie tell me one time that somebody's giving gifts and all of them are fake, and she found out by selling it.
Damn.
Hey man, I guess it's by the perception instead of the reality, right?
Because it's like you don't know until you sell it. Like you said, how you gonna price it?
Yeah.
Give me something from your heart, I believe.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a jeweler like that, or I'm not even with like shoes and stuff. Like these fake shoes been getting so good, brother. I don't know what
It's like, what is fake now? Fake means that Nike didn't sell it. It's the same exact materials, same exact person made it. They just didn't come with a Nike receipt. I'm good. I'll take those.
Came from the same factory.
So it's like
the same
definition
factory.
of fake has definitely changed. So
Yeah,
somebody
it
got
has.
me with a fake chain on Facebook Marketplace though. I
Oh,
thought
for
I came
real?
up. The nigga came out. He played that shit so crazy too. He had 2 chains in his hand. He had a chain on his neck. He's like, yeah, my girl told me he's coming to buy one of these chains. I was like, it was one of the rope ones. She was like, dang, that's the one I'm wearing right now. I was like, it's all good. And he's like, yeah, now you got it. He took it off, gave it to me. I gave him the $200, whatever. Went to the crib. It was cool for like 2 weeks, and then the color started changing. I'm like, he played me. He made it seem like that's the one he wanted when he knew all these joints was fake. He ain't give a damn.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, that guy's a great salesman.
That was smooth. He said, damn,
he
this
said,
one?
this one?
That's what made me almost sure that was real. I was like, yeah, bro, my bad.
Yeah, where he's like, we coming on tough times, so let me get rid of this.
He's like, yeah, she sold out my consent, so it's already sold.
Yeah, but I mean, rope chain, 200. I don't even think you getting that shit for 200. To be honest, like rope chains, they're kind of expensive.
Bro, I thought I was getting me a deal from someone that was coming on hard times. It happens. But
you thought you were a pawn shop?
I thought I came up. Nah, dog. Nigga came up on 200. Got that fake ass chain off his hand.
Motherfuckers is really selling. They really giving out fake shit.
It's bad. It's like they.
You know what I mean?
Olympics are giving out fake gold medals.
What do you think? Like, what position do you take? You think you fake it till you make it, or you just wait till you have enough for it?
Do whatever makes you happy, man. I mean, it depends. All right, let me not front. There's certain things, especially as a man. Like, women, they go and get their little costume jewelry and stuff. I feel like my niggas shouldn't be doing that. If you got to get costume jewelry, just take it off.
Yeah.
Because what's the benefit?
Same. I mean, I know earrings. I can't even wear fake earrings anymore. I used to wear fake earrings all the time growing up. Like, that's all I had. But now it affects my ears. But I agree. Do what you want. Like, be happy with it. But I'm just not with the overly, like, blinged out shit that's fake. Like, be subtle with it. Like,
if this chain is fake, it needs to be one tone. I don't want to see no ice on there. It don't need to be wild thick. It's like, bro, come on.
Yeah, just keep it subtle, bro. And then when you get there,
Yeah,
you get there. You know
it's
what I
time for
mean?
everybody.
For sure, for sure. That is
But then I
mad
guess when
funny.
it comes to like sneakers and stuff, I'm not really picky. Uh, when it
Mhm.
comes to like designer clothes, I feel like you could find so much good stuff outside of those brands that there's no point of buying the fake version sometimes. But I don't know.
Mm, yeah, you could definitely find like affordable brands if you wanted to. The sneakers, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I get why people wear fake sneakers because I'm not paying $2,000 for
The
no
resale
kicks.
thing fucked
That's
up.
a Honda
Yeah,
Civic,
resale done
bro.
fucked up the kick game. Even the regular, real ones,
Yeah,
it's like so. At this point, it's just yeah, whatever you can afford that looks nice with what you're wearing, pretty much.
exactly.
I'm,
Like, who cares? I mean, it's who's wearing that, not what you're
or maybe
wearing.
I'm
And
getting older. I don't know.
yeah, it could, bro. It hits different when you
Yeah,
got them
that's
bills,
not
bro.
priority right now.
That shit hit different. Like you look at them bills, like your rent is 1,400. Do I really want to buy these shoes that are like nine
It's like
fifty?
I don't know, bro. It doesn't make sense.
That shit's a month of rent, bro. For what? And for what? Like
Wha-
you might get a couple compliments from some men.
Yeah, it's like
Like I do. The sneakerheads even get compliments from women like that. Like, ooh, look at
I
his
don't
kicks.
even know.
I don't know. Maybe I don't
I
know.
mean, if you single and you a kickhead, I know girls like clean sneakers. That's one thing. But in
Yeah.
general, it's like so many sneakerheads. I don't know if that's really putting you above enough people. It's like you'll probably be above people if you got a house. Get a house.
Get a car, bro. Yo, nothing spinning into this. Nothing pisses me off more than someone who has on a fresh outfit or say like month worth of fresh outfits and don't have a
Yeah.
whip. Like, bro, what are you doing? So you gon' what you gonna walk in that? Like, save your money for a car. Why the hell you got on a $500 shirt and no car?
Literally, that's a car payment right there. You could have.
That's a
It's a car
car
for the
payment,
month.
bro. Like,
And the shirt, you just went to the club one time. You can't even really wear these things too many times because then it looks like you ain't got nothing.
I'm gonna be honest. Like for me, I'm the type too. Like if somebody hop in my car, like if they like say it's like a family member or something, or somebody close with like a homie. If I see that they got a bunch of fresh shit and I'm giving them rides everywhere, I'm done, bro. Like if I see it, like if I see you not trying to save up, I'm not giving you no more rides because your priorities is
Yeah.
fucked up. I
And then
can't
that's
do
part
it.
of that's being
I
a good
can't do
friend
it.
too, because you got to help people make the right life decisions. Like these same patterns aren't gonna get you too far.
Nah, bro. Nah. It's like, yo, somebody will get a new outfit and be like, yo, like I bought my electric bill. Why ain't you think of that? Like what happened? I feel like I don't. Maybe this is us getting older, but responsibilities have gone out the window. Like,
Yeah, some
bro,
people are actually pretty childish.
it's childish as hell. Like, bro, you're more worried about the stupid shit other than making sure you're
Fucking
good.
all these people trying to take these trips so they could post on Instagram. Then they get home and their lights is off. It's like, bro, you could have. You sure you didn't want to just not go to that all inclusive?
That's why I'm saying it's the perception versus reality. Like maybe people are so into the perception because of the internet. It's like the reality. Like I'd rather have the shit for
Yeah.
real. Like, or I'd rather be good than, if I can't afford it at the time to go somewhere. I'd rather be good, bro. Like I'm not trying. Who the fuck goes on vacation and then they rent is late? But like a lot of people
Exactly.
doing
You go on vacation,
that.
you come home, there's a boot on your car. Like, come on, this is crazy. This is crazy. So, like,
Word.
honestly,
Word.
myself, I know America is getting to a weird place with this real estate and money is weird. So I've been looking
Yeah.
all over at different real estate, different countries. I don't know if that's the play yet, but it's helping me to understand that America is very out of balance, especially California.
It makes me think of like when you posted a picture, that video of your brother. Like that looked like a great time. I was like, I'll get out of here right now
Yo,
and do
and
that.
especially for what he does. Reggae in America versus the UK. They don't care as much in America. England is made up of so many like Caribbean immigrants. They got like a big reggae scene. Like he would do way better out there than over here. So,
Yeah.
um,
I mean, and the cost of living is different over there
yeah,
too. Like, I have a cousin. I have a cousin on my mom's side. He's trying to move to Albania. He's like, "Yo, come to Albania with me." I'm like, "Bro,
bro.
what?"
I'm looking. I looked at Japan. I looked at Ghana. I looked at Honduras. I looked at Jamaica. All of them. First, I'm over there looking at houses, but then I'm also looking at investment properties. It's like everything everywhere else is so much cheaper.
Yes, bro. It's crazy, especially living in
Yeah,
California. Like, California, it's tough out here, man. I mean, it's tough everywhere, but out here, you really gotta get
yeah.
to it.
No, it's really bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, and are you still still in LA, right? I'm
Yeah,
outskirts of LA. You're
I'm in
in LA.
Culver
Like
City right
LA
now.
is even
Yeah, LA
worse.
probably like the height of America's bullshit.
Bro, the gas
Man,
and everything. You're like, God
I can't
damn,
say the
boy.
prices have kind of gone down a little bit, but I feel like that's because election time around the corner. I feel like it's always a strategy to this.
Yeah. Yeah. And lastly, like just because this could go forever. Lastly, bro, you know what's pissing me
What's
off
going
a
on?
lot is these plane ticket prices,
Damn.
yo. I it's pissing me off, bro. Everything is so expensive, and then not only are they expensive, it's all like for the last I would say year and a half. Plane, I feel like every plane is delayed. Every plane
Yeah,
that I've
yeah.
been on has
No, there's
been
no
delayed.
smooth flights anymore anywhere. Like at
Yo,
first it was just
it's
Delta, but
like,
now it's
bro.
actually catching up. My cousin, well, this is Spirit. Well, I don't even want to go into a Spirit story because
Spirit turn you into
for
spirit,
sure you
boy.
gonna have to wait 3 weeks on that flight.
Bruh, it's like, yo, you can't go no like everything. Everything is so much money, and it's like, especially like a plane. Like, what if I had somewhere to
Yeah,
be? Like that's serious. You know what I mean? Like, what if I had I don't know, a business deal, a wedding, and then I'm only trying to touch down for one day? Because we know, like being out in California, even LA, like that LA to New York, people make that shit. They might make
yeah.
that weekly.
Because you got to make
You
some
know,
plays.
like they might fly out Monday, fly back
No, for
Wednesday.
sure. Literally.
And I always think about that, like, what about the people who are making like big business deals or something like that? Like, if my flight got delayed 4 hours and I feel like it's ruining my time, what about if you had a
I
bag
feel like
waiting for you?
everybody should lie when they flight is delayed. They should just send an email and just say that you missed your meeting with Bill Gates and there was $40 billion on the table and now it's not on the table because of them.
Yeah, nah, for real, because it's getting ridiculous, man. It's getting ridiculous. Well, that's America, so we'll just have to wait and see if it gets better. Pshoo, we out of here. You know, Team USA got it done. They got the goal. You know, shout out to Team USA.
Yeah.
You know, that France game, they had some good games. The Serbia game,
South
solid.
Sudan.
France game, South Sudan,
Yeah, it was
great
great. It was great.
games. I would assume that they'll say KD is the best Olympic player
He crossed
ever with
off a
4
lot of
golds.
stuff past week. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Led him in points. What was it points, rebounds, and then 4 goals? I think. Yeah, that's pretty good.
still got it, man. Still got it. I'm I'm curious, you know, because we've been talking a lot. Everybody's been talking a lot about Jason Tatum
Right.
not playing. You're a
Yeah.
Celtics fan. How you feel he's coming
I feel
next
like
season?
Steve Kerr just woke up the beast. He needs to come back and just start dunking on everybody. I don't even want to see no step backs. I just want him to turn into the most aggressive version of himself. Just make people hate him.
Yeah, I agree. It was honestly, how do you go from NBA champion? I mean, yeah, he didn't win Finals MVP, but he also highest paid player. I believe he was he first team
the
All
only
NBA?
American.
Yeah, first team All NBA, and he just doesn't get
In
burned.
2 games is crazy. And it's like you found
It's
time
crazy.
for Drew Holiday and Dirk White in every game. Halliburton also is pretty disrespected. If you think about it, Halliburton was probably the best facilitator, and they just said fuck that nigga. So it's like,
Yo, because we talked about in the exhibitions, him and Bam were playing better than everybody in the
easily.
exhibition
But even
games.
then, it's like, remember KD didn't play a single exhibition game. That's the other crazy thing. And he's came off the bench for most of these games, so it's like can't be mad at his position. He earned his way back into the starting spot because he just came out gunning.
Yeah, I mean, then it's KD. It was probably his last. I think that with Kevin Durant playing and like Halliburton not, it was almost obviously KD is better than Halliburton. But I think they saw it as like, oh, Halliburton is gonna be on the 2028 team. Let's get the guys who probably this is their last ride. Let's get them out there.
But then I don't know if that technically excuses like a D Book getting so many minutes and a Ed Edwards, which I'm not mad at them because obviously D Book actually balled out, especially in that gold game. He made me proud.
Yeah, he did.
Embiid got a lot of minutes that he didn't really. We only needed him during versus Serbia. Only that.
Yo, this guy can't move, man. He's stuck in sand.
Wemby was making him look like the other one was the rookie.
Cooked. Bro, I think I forgot who I texted. I was like, bro, the first 9 points was Wemby, and he was cooking.
Blow-bys,
Embiid.
three-pointers.
Cooking.
It's like, yo, you can't really guard him if you're not quick. It's over.
I will say this, too. I was definitely one of those guys who was like, I don't believe the hype on Wemby. That made me believe the hype.
Oh, yeah,
no.
no. I believe it. There was one game during the season when he went crazy. It might have been when him and Chet was going back and forth when I kind of realized he might have more dog in him than I realized. Because I thought those skinny players be kind of timid because they don't be wanting to get injured. I don't think he cares much about that.
Yeah. Not only that, I mean, he dropped 26 against Team USA against probably, I don't know, the whole team is Hall of Famers
at this point,
gonna be. You know what I mean? Potential Hall of Famers. The only ones who probably won't, I would say Derek White. I mean, no disrespect. Drew Holiday, he's getting there.
It's because of the two.
He's getting there. Yeah, he might get in. I'm curious if Drew Holiday does.
If you could get one more,
but then the rest. Yeah, it's a lot. I would think he might need a Well, he got all those all defensive. Is Tony Allen in the Hall of Fame?
Not yet. I don't think he has a ring. Just one ring.
I was about to say, because if they put Tony Allen in for like defense, they got.
Does he have any? He don't got no DPOYs.
Who, Drew?
Tony Allen.
I think Tony does. I'm not 100% on that though.
I'm not 100% on that. Don't know. Tony Allen. He is one of those ones. I know he got a lot of first team defensive selections. Let me see. Yeah, he don't got a lot going on.
Nah. All right, so makes sense. So, yeah, scratch that Tony Allen. He shouldn't even.
Tony Allen not going to make it, but maybe somebody like.
Nah. Drew might. But I would say even, I mean, how their careers are starting out, and Edwards has a possibility. I would say even Tyrese Halliburton I mean, people forget he averaged like 11 assists. Like, that's not something small.
Halliburton is the only person that has a chance of catching John Stockton, they said. All he would have to do is maintain the same level of play for the longevity because Stockton played so fucking long at that level.
If they keep Miles Turner.
If he could keep him. I mean, but it'll still have to be like 20 seasons of Halliburton being good. I don't know if he got that. We're going to see.
He doesn't really rely on athleticism, so.
He moves the ball well. He shoots three. So maybe he can.
Yeah.
And maybe he can. We just got to see what his injuries look like.
See.
I don't think he, like you said, he's not injury prone, but he has been injured.
Yeah, we'll see, man. And then, you know.
How do you feel about LeBron? Oh, the MVP of the Olympics. How you feel about that selection? Do you think LeBron earned that?
For sure. I think he showed that even at 39, he If he wanted to be, he'd be the best player in the
A
world.
lot of people were arguing that Steph should have got it for the last 2 games specifically. It's like
That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. When he hit them last four threes or 5 threes, whatever, in that last game, I was like, God damn, he's going. He was on
that
fire.
must have felt like heaven for bro, because you literally got to do that in front of the world. Like
in front of the world. And that last one where he was doubled and did the step back, and I forgot who was on the left. It might have been Booker, but he was wide open. But he just shot that.
I think the one before that, it was like Durant and LeBron open going like this, and he just pulled it. I'm just like, yeah, he's good. He's unconscious right now. He ain't see y'all.
Yeah. There ain't no reason to pass that. Yeah, the ending of that France game was crazy.
That literally felt like a movie.
Also, Rudy Gobert nowhere to be found in that game.
As usual, Yabusele was over here dunking on niggas. I didn't know what was going on.
Oh my! Yo, that dunk on Brown.
Olympic test for steroids they might have to do because bro was tripping.
Yo, that dunk on Brown was crazy. And then he tried it on
Steph
somebody
under there.
else.
There's somebody, but Steph was under there. I'm like, yo, chill out.
He came crazy. Yeah, he was balling though.
He was not doing that on the Celtics. We had him for like 2 years. He was not doing that. So when I saw him over there, I did see that he cut some weight and turned into muscle, but I didn't know he turned into that kind of muscle.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Damn. Fourth quarter yelling, "Why the fuck Batum?" Man. Batum, yo. Nah, they actually had a pretty good squad. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot about Fournier. I forgot about some of their players. I was like, oh, nah, they got a squad. Then you also gotta
imagine if Embiid went over there where he was supposed to go. They would have been actually really good, but he kind of screwed them, low-key.
That's where I feel like Steve Kerr could have capitalized on the rotations of going smaller, and then whoever was Embiid was defending they would have cooked them, cause it's showing like his hips are tight or something. Pause. Like he can't defend.
No, even his jumping,
shit.
they were like showing like some of his layup attempts. They're like, no, something's off. He's not jumping like he wants to be aggressive.
Yeah, he looked like creaky. He looked creaky, like. Which he is he's 7 whatever, and probably like close to 280. I would assume.
Between him and AD, I don't know who's actually more injury prone.
Yeah, AD balled out too though. He had some good rebounds. Good, yeah.
Bam made me proud.
Bam that's my guy,
not
man.
my guy.
Shout out to
my
Bam.
Anti-guy, but he, he actually balled out. Even when I bet, I'll bet on Bam, he will not hit none of the lines, bro.
Nah,
for some reason,
me neither.
He just turned into a whole different person in the Olympic ball.
They knew not to add Jimmy to that team. Jimmy would have been spazzing.
That would have been
Steve
the most weird. Nah, he would have been the most weird person to add to the team.
Yo, cause low key, even though we won gold, everyone knows that Steve Kerr did terrible in those rotations, and Eric Spoelstra would have done a better job.
Almost anybody else would have done better, because it's like, I think people were saying it like this. Steve Kerr had his 2 guys in Steph and KD, but then he also wanted to see what LeBron was about. Like, that's the person he was against for so many years, and now he's like in awe because he didn't realize how nice he was. Like, he got all these little stories about how he had to go ask Spoelstra and Ty Lue and shit, like, yo, this how LeBron practices all the time? And they're like, yeah, every practice. And he's like, yo, this dude's insane.
Yeah, because that's the thing, too. They've already coached. Like, I know Steve Kerr obviously has coached Steph Curry and the elite players, but, like, Eric Spoelstra coached D-Wade, LeBron, and Chris Bosh all in their prime.
Still there. Now he got Jimmy, Bam, Tyler. It's like, it's tough.
Yeah. But he's used to the star powers of coaching those stars. Like, we know Steph and Klay are stars, but, like, we know that Klay would kind of sit backseat to Steph in some circumstance. Draymond will sit backseat to Steph and Klay. Like, when you had D-Wade, prime D-Wade, LeBron, and Bosh, that was an issue of who is going to take those seats. Obviously, we all knew, like, as fans, we're like, LeBron is
And
the
that's
best player,
only
and I'm a D Wade
that's
guy.
only
You
because
already
D
know
Wade
that.
was hurt. If D Wade's knees wasn't hurt, I don't know who would be leading that team. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but he's already dealt with that where, when Steve Kerr came in the Warriors, those responsibilities were already established amongst the team, so he didn't have to combat all that shit. And that's why I think he lacked in getting these rotations with Team USA, because it is a bunch of stars. That's mad hard to come up with, like, who plays and who
And
doesn't.
even if you want to think about it, even when it comes down to like Steph and KD, that's kind of the issue that happened in Golden State. That's why they didn't last, because he wasn't able to bring peace to the team. He doesn't know how to have two stars coexist, or even that wasn't even a star he had an issue with. He had an issue with Draymond, so he couldn't even calm KD and Draymond down.
Exactly. So it's like I get the accolades, but the accolades, you got to put a little asterisk there for me, because that team was already drafted. It was established. Mark Jackson, if he stayed, he could have won that ship too.
That was supposed to be his thing.
Like, no one knew Steph was going to be that nice. We knew he was nice, but nobody knew he was going to be potentially the best point guard ever. Have you heard a hit song this year?
They Not Like Us. That's it. And that was just because he was dissing. And it was like, there's been like a controversy. So like maybe 2 weeks ago, Ice Spice, or is it 3 weeks? Ice Spice and DJ Mustard dropped on the same day. And both of their sales was pretty bad. I think DJ Mustard did like 18,000 first week, and then Ice Spice did like 28,000, which like DJ Mustard's a big producer. A lot of people didn't know his shit was out, and I guess it didn't get that much promotion or whatever, but it is what it is. And then They Not Like Us wasn't on it, so that kind of did not help him. And then Ice Spice is like one of the biggest, most talked about artists right now, and she could only pull 28,000 first week. It's just like the state of music is just in a weird place.
I miss that too. I miss both of those too. And to be honest, is it the state of music, or is it
fans?
Is it the state of rap music?
There could be a lot of angles at it. It could be the state of fans. Some fans might just be too entitled, or they might be used to. We might be overloaded with music that to the point where we're just not ready to hear nothing new right now. Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, but like for the summer, people ain't ready
what
to hear
happened
nothing.
To the summer? Y'all made Drake not want to drop no heat, and now look at this. So, we ain't got no song in the summer. Y'all did it. You happy now?
Y'all did it, man. Y'all did it. God damn it, we ain't get no summer track because y'all got Drake mad as hell, bro. Y'all in there screaming this shit at him, like all this other stuff,
look,
and now
we got no minors.
Yeah. No ballads, no melodies,
you
no
got that one
beats,
joint
nothing,
with,
bro. We ain't got
Yachty, and he couldn't even get it cleared to really drop it, so it's over.
Yeah, even 40 was like, we taking a break.
Bro.
For like, you know what? Let's let them listen to Take Care and Nothing Was the Same.
Have them wait
They'll
for
remember.
that Kendrick album. Give them 2 years. Once they remember they got to wait 2 years for Kendrick, they're like, yeah, Drake should have just dropped.
They say, oh, they haven't liked my last 2 projects. Well, I guess they're gonna have to wait for one then. You are correct though. Like, we ain't get no summer tracks because y'all dissing Drake.
Y'all should have chilled. Look at y'all now.
Yeah, chill out. Look, and now we all sitting here.
Yeah, summer's almost done. I ain't bagged nothing all summer.
I ain't bagged nothing. Ain't hear no track. I'm in the club. We in the club listening to. They putting old 2000s music on.
Nothing new that we rocking with, bro. So.
Nah, I'm not. And it sucks because I'm like, I know that I missed a lot, but I'm looking for like the next like hit. Like I'm listening, like, yo, where's the next joint at? Like, where's the next joint? But it's like, I would say since SZA, I haven't heard a great album.
I can say that. I don't have nothing I'm really impressed by this year. album wise.
Yeah. And you a Kanye guy, and you
finish
saying,
it. I probably heard like 5 tracks. I'm just like, bro, there's no direction. And I know people on the album that worked on it, so that's even worse. I can't even support them because it's just not that good.
That's another episode of the Protroversy Podcast. We appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, comment. I go by MARCIE. You already know who this is. Yeah. Until next time, we'll see y'all. Peace.